Okay, hi everyone. I wanted to do this video again today. I wanted to show you, I'm over here at Oakhill Funeral Home, and I wanted to show you, they have this memorial. I know that the anniversary is coming up for the Twin Tower disaster, but I wanted to show you what this place, Oakhill Cemetary, has done. They did a memorial for Flight 93, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how these guys, did this right after what happened with the Twin Towers. This place is cool. They keep it clean. Man, I love coming out here. So I hope you like it, and I just want to show it to you guys. Okay. So you guys, if you guys have any questions, any comments, or you want to see some more stuff, just let me know. Okay. So I'll talk to you later. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go walk over here. I'm gonna show you where this place is at. It's a memorial, like I told you, that they did, for the I believe it's flight 93. I mean, if you look the way, if you look right there, you can see the two flags. You can see the memorial. They put a plaque. I said, man, this is great. You see the two flags up here. You're gonna see right there. I'm gonna show you just what these guys did, man. And like I said, my heart goes out to those families that day all this happened. But I mean, I'm walking out slowly over here so you can see. I mean, you can see right there, like where it says on that one right there, it says New York Fire Department and New York PD. And here's a picture. Yeah, this is Flight 93. And this is a memorial that they did for the families. I mean, my heart goes out to them, the families. All I can say is my condolences to the families, and I can say is rest in peace. But here it is right here. Look, what they did here is they put they did a plane sculpture on the floor, if you can see it. This is the wings back here, and here it is right here, 9/11. And this happened in 2001. I'm gonna go ahead and walk up here. So if you can see here, just the way they made it, there's a wing, there's one wing to the right. If you can see here to my left, the 9, and then that's 3. So that would be Flight 93. Also what they did, it says here September 11, 2001. September 11, 2001 memorial. See here, I said, man, they made a plaque, and this plaque here shows the Twin Towers right there. It shows Somerset County, the Lady Liberty, and then if you look up there, they put God Bless America, and it has the song, Land That I Love, and then you see an eagle right there. So if you see to my right here, there's one wing that comes this way, and there's the front of the plane, supposedly. But I'm gonna walk around here so you guys can see just how cool this is. They put the posts with chains around it. I mean, they made this really, really elegant. So like I said, you got this stone here, and this says here, in memory of those who lost their lives on Flight 93 on 9/11, 2001 at 10:06 a.m. So man, I remember that day when this happened. I was home. I didn't go to work that day. I was driving around. When I seen it on the news, I had no idea what they were talking about. All they said that a plane hit a building until we all found out. So if you can see the plane here from here, you can see it real good from here, And man, I mean, they did a beautiful job over here, So here's another cementing that says, it's got flowers on it, and it says, let's roll. So wow, I tell you, this is great. And then it comes around here, it's got a little, what is it, a marble bench, so you can sit at. Then you have another one here. I think this is talks about different planes. This one says, in memory of those who lost their lives in the Pentagon and on Flight number 77 on 9/11/2001. This one was at 9:41 a.m. So, man, my heart goes out to them, to their families, you know. And what can I say? You know, I'm gonna walk around here. You can see the other one over here, and here you can see the plane. Here's one wing over here. There's the back over there, the front, and you got two pine trees up here, which, man, it's beautiful, you know. So, anyways, so I'm gonna come to the last one here. This one here stays in memory. It says in memory. See, in memory of those who lost their lives in the South Tower and on flight number 175 on 9/11/2001 and 9:02. So this one must have been first, and the one before the second, and then the other one must have been after. So I just thought I'd show you guys this. So, man, when I first saw it, man, I said, wow, way to go, you know. I mean, these people really, the cemetery, them doing this stuff really was a big thing, you know. I mean, everybody was devastated. You know, we couldn't believe it that they had done that to us. But this is something that I wanted to show you guys. I think it's so neat. I think it's cool. And these people will always be on our hearts. You know, they're not going to be forgotten, you know. We'll always remember every year. And this is why, like right here, you see you see just the way the setup is on the floor right there. This is the way it's showing it here on a picture. So after here, I'm going to show you a couple of more things, a couple of more areas. So I hope you guys like it. And then we'll take it from there. Okay? So we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm walking over here. This is another section here, but you know, I saw this one area here where they have this one tree. I said, oh my God, I've never seen a tree like this. You know, just the way they have it. I mean, somebody must have really worked on this tree, or that's the way the tree was, you know. But if you look at this tree right here, and what's so interesting about this tree, if you really look at it real good, I mean, you can see, look at the top of the tree to the bottom. I mean, isn't that great? And then you have a bench over there on the other side. You know, you have a bench over here. I don't know, it's like if somebody's supposed to be sitting there or what. But look at how cool this is. There's a little cement fence around it. Look at the tree. That is so cool, man. I mean, I wouldn't mind having this tree in my backyard, you know. But then again, you know, excuse me. If you look around, I mean, this thing's got a lot of nice tombstones, you know. And here's the one that I was telling you about. This little, I don't know if it's some kind of, oh, okay, it's another tombstone inside here. But wow, look at this. I mean, you don't see this everywhere. I mean, look at how beautiful this tree is, you know. Like I tell you, like I love walking around here, you know, just checking it out. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna show you this other place over here. There's this other place right here that I was checking out last time. You know, this place here, I think it's special just the way they made it. You know, I think it's real special. This is a what do you call it? A mausoleum. And look at the way this one is right here. I mean, just the way they have everything over here. You know, I mean, look at around it. Look at this. They got like Egypt head, some lions. So, wow, man, this is great. You know, I've never seen anything like it. You know, if you walk around it, man, I mean, this is beautiful the way they have it. I'm gonna go here in the front. Look at this lion here. Look at, they got lions. They even got a gate. You know, it's so beautiful, man. Look at this. I said, oh my God. And they have the name Marino. I mean, look at this. We got an angel line here, which is cool. They got a faucet here. How cool is this? You know, I mean, there's a lot of love in this stuff. Here's another angel here. Then you got the soldiers right on the door, like if they're guarding the door, which is wow, you know. You got some nice little trees over here. See the nice little trees right in the front? Man, you got a lion statue here. You know, this is unique. I mean, not just anybody has this. And then you also have another little, I would call it a little mausoleum. And it has Duke Marino. Okay. Beloved son. He was a sheriff. So I guess he's here. I don't know if his family is here or not, but you know what? Rest in peace, brother. My condolences to you and your family, you know. But this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mausoleum that you guys have made for yourselves, you know, that your family has done. But wow. And here's this right here that's also attached to it. Look at those beautiful benches. Marino Lane. And I guess that's him right there. So if you can see a picture of him, you know, he's right there. But man, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. You know, it's a dedicated and loving memory of my wife, Dina Marino, my friend and pal, and beloved memory of my mother, father, and family, the Marinos, forever in our hearts. Wow. You know, like I said, this is a beautiful mausoleum here. I mean, not just everybody has this. Look at that. You got the Egypt head. You got the lions. You know, I don't know if there's some kind of thing that it's supposed to protect you or something, but look at these lions here. Look at the angel in the back over here. Wow, this is beautiful. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that I want to show you, you know. I mean, I love looking at stuff like this. But, you know, you don't see this everywhere. You know, my heart goes out to these people here, you know, that are in here, to their families. And they did a beautiful job, you know. I'm going to walk over here just a little bit and see, show you guys some of these other mausoleums here. I mean, even as I'm walking away from here, look at how beautiful that looks. Look at that. That is beautiful, you know. I mean, you don't see this stuff everywhere, you know. I mean, wow. Look at that. Anyways, so let me walk over here a little bit. Look at this big mausoleum here. This is one good size one. And I don't even think you can see anything in this one. And this was called Bastille. That sucker's high. But let's look in there, see if we can see anything in there. So if you really look in here, yeah, got a nice window in there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got about 6 people in here. But you know what? My respects. Beautiful job. But I really, really think it's... Okay, so I was walking over here and I seen a couple of other tombstones that look pretty old. Man, and these are pretty cool. Just the way they look, you know. Like, look at these right here. This right here is, man, I think that is so cool. These right here, 3 are together, and this one here is Caroline, whatever, Dow of Iraq. L. Seymour died January 28th, 1878. She was 16 years old. Wow, 16 years, 9 months old. Wow, poor person, man. Pretty young. But look at the way they look. It's pretty cool. Oh man, that is something else. There's a couple of other ones over here that, look at this one here. This one here is C. Barrett McClellan, buried. She can't even read it. Or maybe you guys could read it, but that is so cool just the way they made it. Either somebody moved it or it moved on its own, you know? I mean, it's really, really cool right here. Look at this. Oh my God. This one here is Wunderlich. Julius A. Wunderlich, age 35 years, 9 months, and 3 days. Departed this life December 22nd, 1878. Gone, but not forgotten. Wow, man. This is one nice piece of art, you know. Look at this one here. This one here, like 2 twin towers or something. But look at this. This one here is Margareta Herringer. She died in San Jose January 10th, 1902. Age 78 years, 3 months. And the other one is in memory of John Herringer. Died in San Jose June 23rd, 1886, 74 years old. Look at this beautiful piece of art that was made. Oh my God. You know, and you got some other ones that are down here on the floor. These here are pretty cool. You know, really, Louis Zimmer died 1878, age 42. Albertina Weaver died 1922, age 79. George Weaver died 1922. I don't know if there's any relation to them, and there's this white one that says mother on it. Wow. I'm gonna come and check out some of these right here. You know, these are probably maybe a couple of years old. Look at this big tower ones. That is cool, man. You know? You just come over here. I don't want to step on nothing. But look at this big one here. How cool is that? You know? I'm looking how big that one is. That's pretty good. This one says T.Q. Smith. You know? And that, I don't know what that one just says T.O. Smith, born March 4th, 1820, died February 9th, 1875. Wow, man. Look at that piece of art. That is big. Man. You got some of the older ones over here, look. I don't know if these are family members or not, but look at this one. You got these 3 here. You got this one here. This one's Thomas C. Then you got Mrs. E.O. Smith, 1904. She can't even read it. You got this one here that says Edward. You know, and then Thomas. But look at this. It's like a cup. You know, some vase up there, and wow, man. It says T.C. Smith, born January 15, 1866. Died November 22nd, 1890. 1866. Wow. That is something else, I tell you, you know. Some of this stuff here you don't see every day, you know. I mean, I think this is so cool. I just love watching this stuff, looking at it, you know. I mean, look at this one here. Look at this tombstone here. The way they made it. I mean, they made it beautiful. And this is Florentina Huerta. She died she was born October 16th, 1920 and died July 30th, 2003. But this is a piece of art. A couple of more over here. Some older ones here that, man, you can't even read it. But look at that. Just the way some of these look. You can't even read what they say. And look at this one up here. Wow, man, that is so cool. I guess from being here a long time, um, just the paint starts fading away, you know. This one says Percy E.J. Van Sickle, July 23, 1893, March 27, 1982. Man, look at this. How cool is that? You know? That is cool. It says, go take our message of love to wife and mother Purdy Dove. Wow. And then you got that angel up there. You know? Look at that angel up there. Look at that. Is that cool or what? It's all faded and everything, but man, where are you gonna see this stuff? You don't see this stuff every day. You know, then you got one down here. See on the floor? You got another tomb there. They have it around there, probably a family member. But wow, this is something else. There's another one here. There's a couple of more here. These are pretty old. Okay. I see these here. This one you can't even read. Yeah, I can't even read it. This one here looks like the rock is sliding off the base, but it's August Tantal, June 21st, 1851, March 12, 1902. Wow, look at this one here. This one's cool right here. This one says father on it. You know that? So this one says mother on that one. And this one here somehow, either somebody dropped it, moved it, or moved on its own. But I tell you, some of these are pretty old. You know? I mean, look at like this one here. This one here is pretty cool. See that? But still, see, George something, June 20, 1834, died May 22nd, 1882. This stuff is old. Look at this one here. This one here is something else. You know? Look at that. This one here says, see, the memory of George Ostick, born in England, died November 22nd, 1884, 83 years old. And then Hannah Ostick, born in Vermont, died March 11th, 1885. Wow. Something else. Look at this one here. This one's pretty cool. Or even this one here that's falling over. Look at that. That's something else right there. And then you got some of the newer ones over there, you know. But this is what I like to look at. The old ones, the real old ones. Like this one here, you know, Mary. There's nothing on it. There's no date or nothing. But you can see like the way it's cracked right here. See the crack? You got this one down here. Don't know what it says, but man. And then again, you got a lot more that's out there. You know, I'm just gonna do a couple of more. See what you guys think. Let me know if you like them. You know, a lot of the stuff it's like unique. You know, just when they make these tombstones and stuff like that. This one here, you know, Dawson, but then you got down Thomas B. Dawson, 1848 to 1939. You know, but man, look at this thing right here. Some kind of tower, but you know, like I said, I'm just looking at stuff, just what's interesting. These right here. I mean, look at these right here. It's pretty cool right here, you know. And that one says wife Elizabeth, wife of James T. Brown, died August 27, 1890. Esther, wife of Isaac Bicknell, retired to her rest December 22nd, 1877. 57 years old. Wow. And look at the way it's a big old square thing made out of marble all the way around. You got some more tombstones over here. You know? Got a couple of them down here. You can probably see them right there, you know? Pretty close. You know, but you can't even read what it says. But you could see, you know, just the way they look. Which is very, very unique and interesting. You know, here's another one over here. This one here is pretty cool. It's got a nice little cross on top. And this one here, let's see, born in where? Column here, France, in 1808. Died July 20th, 1878. Michelet or Michaelot. But check it out. Look at how cool that is. Man, wow. But then again, I just want to tell you, you know, pretty interesting some of these tombstones. You know, like I said, I come out here, you know, I enjoy walking around, you know, and checking it out. There's a lot more stuff here to look at, but you know, looking at some of the stuff here, you know, just makes you wonder, you know, one day we're gonna be here, whether you like it or not. So just letting you know. Oh, pretty cool. Like some of these old ones here. Wow, look at this one here. This is pretty cool right there. Wow, beautiful. All I can say to all these people here, rest in peace. Look at this mausoleum here. This one here, there's a there's a chair inside, 2 chairs. I don't know if, you know, are they supposed to be there or what, or what's going on? But look at this. Can you believe that? There's 2 chairs in here. Wow. That's pretty cool. I mean, you could tell they're old because they're like look worn out. But there's no names on the you know, where the gaskets are supposed to go. I don't see any names anywhere. The only name I see is up there, and that's J.W. Hines. You know, who's ever in there, you know, rest in peace. You know, but that is a big mausoleum here. So good size, pretty cool. So hopefully you guys will like this video. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. But like I said, there's a lot